Welcome, friends, to an episode you're not going to want to miss. Welcome to another Mercy Moment Emory episode. And right now, we're about to unpack something I've been pursuing and growing in this entire year of 2019. But before, I want to give you an update of the urgency of closing out the year well, with strength, and with clarity. Tomorrow we only have 45 more days in the month or in the year of 2019. We're down to the wire, friends, and how we leave is how we enter, as Dr. Ed Cole has revealed and unpacked in many of his books. If you want to understand that more, I strongly encourage you to pick up some of his books, like Never Quit. He unpacks that principle well. How we leave is how we enter. So if I leave lethargic, without vision, I'm entering a new year in the same mentality and same manner. But if I leave it with greater discipline, greater excellence, and clarity, and clear vision, that's the way to enter 2020 well. So let's finish well, friends. Let's put in the work, and let's sit down. Let's set our goals down. Only about 3 to 5% of people write down their goals. Strongly encourage you, get a notepad out, set apart some margin, get some clear space on your calendar, and really start thinking, what is it that you need to accomplish for the sake of legacy, for the sake of impact, and the sake of making the most of the time. Time is short, friends. The days are evil, and we only get a small amount of time on this planet. It is so short, so brief. So I want to encourage you with everything I've got. Let's dive in and let's set clear goals. Let's go after it, because we only get one shot around this planet. There's no do-overs. Death is final on this planet. There's no second chances to relive the one life we've been given on this planet, to make an impact and live with significance. So let's do it. Let's put in the work. Let's put in the discipline. Let's have the pain of discipline rather than the pain of regret. With that said, I wanted to unpack a lesson together, invest a few moments here in really understanding the source of significance and how to really develop true significance in your life. This is of utter importance, and every human being was created with a desire to succeed. No one sets to a task to fail. No one sets out to build anything with a heart to fail. No one starts a job with a mindset that they want to fail. No one starts a marriage and has a mentality that they're going to fail. We are hardwired with a desire to succeed. But how I go about that is what will make or break me in that journey. Because as one of my mentors has put it, success is a journey. It's not a destination. And on that subject, I was reading one of my favorite books of all time. One of the wisest, wealthiest men to ever grace the planet with his presence. King Solomon. Lived back in the BC time, way back. But he wrote a couple books, and one that has forever marked me and has been enriching my life since junior high has been the book of Proverbs. I love it because there's 31 chapters, one a day, can constantly be growing and renewing and being refreshed on wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. 3 keys to living a life of significance. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. He unpacks it and lays it out. We're strongly encourage you. Dive into the book of Proverbs daily. I love the perspective because he writes it to his son, so it's a legacy book where he was really wanting to impact and imprint his son with life lessons that are practical and timeless. This book was written thousands of years ago, but the application is so vital and it's so timely. Every day I read it, there's something new I gain. And as I read this morning and was just receiving these words, I read it as if God is fathering me, because this is God's word. His words never change. The grass withers, the flowers fade, but the word of the Lord stands forever. It's timeless, And it has endured criticism, critique, all that, but his word, it stands no matter what. Whether you want it to or not, he is never wrong. He is always right, and he's eternally good. I'm so grateful for his word to light the path for the journey ahead. And this verse just popped, and I want to unpack it, really understanding the source of success, and then really understanding the pathway to significance. Because each one of us was created for greatness and excellence, to make an impact, to not just make a living, but make an impact. We were created for impact, friends. We are created to create. Let that resonate. We were created to create. We were created for greatness, created for excellence, created for significance. God's hardwired these desires. And I want to tell you, they're only fulfilled in him. You can try and pursue success all day, but if it doesn't have an undergirding foundation and purpose behind it, it comes up empty. Therefore, there's a lot of wealthy people that don't have significance. They may have success financially, but the relationships have all failed. So there's got to be something deeper. So let's look to God, and let's receive from him. From the wisest man to ever walk the planet, one of the wisest men, King Solomon, he wrote this. He said, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed." And your plans will succeed. Did you catch this? I've read this passage hundreds, if not thousands of times, but it jumped off the page to me today. That first word, commit. Commit is a word, a relational word. Commit has the context of covenant, of that covenant relationship, like I commit to my wife in the covenant of marriage. Commitment, like a friendship, where it's enduring, there's loyalty, but there's relationship. Relationship is the undergirding reality, and the source of all success is relationship with my King, relationship with God. He is that source. Commit to the Lord. Talk about it. Work it out with him. Let him direct my thoughts. Commit to him. Like, there's so much relationship here that I see, and it really popped this morning for me as I read. Commit to me, Zach. Bring it before me. Reveal, just lay it out to me. Commit it to me. Don't try and do it on your own. Invite me into it. Include me. Do you see this, friend? Do you see this? This is a game changer. And the result, and your plans will succeed. I've found as I walk with God, he brings clarity to what something really is. He brings clarity to what success really is. He is the source of every good and perfect thing. Every good and perfect thing comes from him. He's the source of all success. And he is also the source of significance, because I believe success is a pathway to significance. So whether it be success in your marriage, to leaving a legacy of, that's significant, friend. If it's success in a job or a career or success in a business, the significance comes when I understand the source correctly. Success and significance at their core come from God. We were created for him, by him, to give glory to him and to walk with him, just as Adam did in the cool of the day. We are created for him, created for relationship with him. And going after anything in this created world apart from him always comes up empty, hollow, and void. I've found it my whole life. I've tried to seek things out in my own strength, my own understanding, my own wisdom, instead of including him, inviting him into it, and walking with him as my Father. It always comes up hollow. But when I bring him in, significance is truly discovered and is truly lived out. So I invite you, friend, include him, bring him into what you're doing. Be fathered by God, and you will discover true success and significance. Let's finish 2019 well. Let's do it intentionally, friends.